Oh, there you go. Built myself a little air tank. Garbage picked the tank. Picked up the I can't remember what it's called. My brain stopped working about 4 hours ago. It's a valve, controls the pressure. Let me see if I can block the light here for you a little bit. I got a pressure reading valve, pressure gauge. And then over here we've got a simple quick connect, which is frozen because I put soapy water on it. This tank actually originally looked like this, with the compressor at the top, the tank, the hose. But somebody apparently just wanted the compressor because when I picked it, there was no compressor on it. I've had to plug up. There is really not enough light in here. There, that's a little bit better. I had to plug up this hole here, and I put some pipe tape on it. It's going to sit in there for the rest of its life, unless I decide to change it. Over here, I had to retap this hole. I put a Schrader valve in it. When I did test it, this guy leaked just a little bit. I have a feeling that's just because it was cold, and the O-ring that sits up in there wasn't sitting quite right. But other than that leak, nothing else was bad. I actually did have a little bit of a leak. I had a little bit of a leak here and one up here, but I gave this thing a quarter turn, and I gave this guy another little bit of a turn, and everything went away. And as I'm sure you can probably not see, you know what? We'll turn it. There we go. That's a little bit better to read. You can see my face too. Right here is 50. Up here is 100. We're just a little over 75. So I'm going to say 80 psi, roughly. And it's been sitting like this right here for 4 days. The first day I made it, I came back, I put 50 psi in it, and it was dead. So like I said, I put some soapy water on it, tightened it up. Everything looked good, and now it's holding air. So it'll be good to go, and it's going to replace this guy. I don't know if some of you have seen my truck. You see there's a little red bin right there. That tank used to sit in there, and it had this guy sticking out of the top of it with this and all sorts of other fun things. But I never used it because it never held a charge very well. So all I'm going to do is put this guy into my box, and it's going to be there in case I need to fill a tire real quick or whatever. Just as an emergency thing. I got this guy here for it. And then this air tank is going to be mated with my little freezer compressor. As you can see, I've already got a couple fittings on there. Let's see if I can find the power cord. Now, I was having trouble with this guy earlier. Apparently it doesn't want to run when it's cold, so it's been sitting inside for the last couple days. I'll get you right up there so you can hear it. Before you mention it, I know putting my thumb over this is stupid, but I just want to give you guys a listen. And then we've got vacuum over here. Give it a second, you can hear it quiet down. So, it runs pretty well. And that's what is going to put pressure into my propane tank. For those of you who are wondering, or going to make stupid comments, yes, this does work. Look it up. They're called silent compressors. This is a common thing. When I have this guy fully put together, I will show you the difference between the air tank over here, oh, right there, and this guy in terms of volume. I got a decibel meter on my phone here. Just have to set up another camera, and I'll show you, because it is a significant difference. In fact, the air coming out of this guy, just the movement of the air coming out of the tube makes more noise than the actual compressor does. So we'll get this plumbed up. Just in case you're wondering, the thread size coming out of here is 3/4, and all I've done is taken a 3/4 to maybe a 1/2 inch, I believe, bushing, and then a 1/2 inch to a 1/4. And you can see that this cap, if I can get the thread started, there we go. This cap fits in there just fine. Oh well. And that'll allow me to do all of my plans here. I'm still not exactly sure how I'm going to mount this guy to this guy. What I think I'm going to end up doing is actually turning this one on its side. I'll demonstrate it here. Turn it on its side. Get some light. Build a little bit of a frame underneath it so it's up off the ground. And then this will just sit right on top. Right up here. But yeah, that's it for now. This is what I really wanted to show you. You can't even see it, but I've got a pretty decent tire filler up or compressor in there in my truck. So that's all I'm going to use if I need to fill this up on the road. And if I'm at home here, I just grab this guy, top it up. So I think that's it. I'll cut this down because it's almost like 13 minutes now, so I'll cut it down. And you guys have yourselves a good day.